Water tightness is clearly the most important feature of a bathroom. With this in mind, Forbo Eurocol has developed the waterproof tiling system. It provides the necessary products to create durable and watertight tiling on any surface and with any type of tile. Beautiful tiling starts by creating a flat surface. The surface must also be dry and free of dust. Seal any pipe outlets and damaged areas with 955 Wunderstück. Finish off this surface, then leave it to dry for at least 3 hours. Next, coat moisture-absorbent surfaces such as plaster, cement or sheeting with 099 dispersion primer. Leave this to dry for at least 1 hour. A good sealing system is required to create watertight tiling. Apply this seal in the vertical shower corner and at all wall-floor connections. For this, use 685 Eurocoat in combination with 063 Eurobund or the fibre-reinforced 683 fibre coat. First, cut the band to size. Then apply Eurocoat thickly enough, starting at the wall-floor connection. Next, press the Eurobund into the still wet coat. Apply another layer of Eurocoat directly over the band. Then apply to the vertical angle in the same way. Make sure the tape overlaps by a few centimeters near the floor. Finally, spread a layer of Eurocoat around the pipe outlets and the drain. Leave the sealing system to dry for at least 12 hours. Use a Forbo Eurocol paste adhesive to ensure the permanently elastic and moisture-proof bonding of tiles. First, create a symmetrical distribution of the tiles in relation to the tap or a frame, for example. Set a spirit level at eye height and a perpendicular line if necessary. When applying the tile adhesive, make sure you choose the right trowel. You can determine this based on the required adhesive contact surface. In this case, the tiles must be at least 60% in the adhesive. For added safety, apply the adhesive rails for the top rows of tiles horizontally. This prevents water from penetrating behind the tiles. Prevent a skin on the adhesive by gluing in small surfaces and avoid drafts. Place the tiles in the adhesive bed with a sliding movement. To prevent adhesive getting in the joints, first slide the tile off the other tiles before sliding it into the right place. Keep a minimum joint width between the tiles of 2 mm for walls and 3 mm for floors. Keep all connections free for the seal joint to be placed later. Grout the tiling 24 hours later in the desired color with 706 Specialwurg Vede or 717 Eurofine Vede. Grouting the wall, mix the mortar according to the instructions for use and apply the grout. Allow the joints to dry sufficiently. If no grout rubs off on your finger, then the joints are ready for sponging. Moisten the tiles with a slightly damp sponge. Then let them rest for 1 minute and rub the moisture off the tiles. Correct the joints parallel to the grouting direction and then sponge the tiling diagonally. After 1 hour, sponge the joints one more time by going over all the joints again with a damp sponge. This ensures a more even joint color. After grouting the wall, the floor tiles can then be placed. Draw a line on the floor where you want to start, parallel to the longest wall. Repeat along the short wall. Next, measure the floor tiles along these lines and ensure that the same tile width remains at the ends to achieve a symmetrical result. Use a powder tile adhesive, such as 705 Specialime or 709 Superflex for installing floor tiles. Before preparing the adhesive, measure out the right amount of water in a clean bucket and then add the powder. Mix the mortar mechanically into a lump-free mass. Then allow the mortar to stand for a few minutes and mix it again before processing. Choose an adhesive trowel with the right teeth. When applying, place the teeth on the ground as little as possible. Then place the tile in the adhesive with a sliding movement. To achieve good bonding, the tiles must have an adhesive contact surface of 80% in this case. Prevent a skin on the adhesive by gluing in small surfaces and avoid drafts. Leave enough room at the wall-floor connections for the seal joint. Also make sure you leave enough space around the shower drain or gutter. Grout the tiling 24 hours later in the desired color with the same product you used for the wall. Grout the floor tiles in the same way as the wall tiles. For a wide variety of tips and tricks about grouting tiles, please watch our comprehensive grouting film. Once the floor has also been grouted, you can start sealing the bathroom. First, make sure that parts to be sealed are free of grout and dust. Then seal all connections with mold-resistant 880 Euroseal silicone in the desired color. First, seal the wall-floor connections. Then seal the wall-to-wall connection. Seal the joints around the drain or shower drain with 881 Euroseal PU. First, tape the shower drain with masking tape before applying the seal. Then leave all the sealed areas to dry for at least 24 hours. Your bathroom is now ready for years of showering pleasure.